What's up, bitches? Hey! I say that not towards ladies. I say that to everybody. I'm an equal opportunity hater.
I thought you were talking to me and Ross.
Yeah, I'm a bitch. You're a bitch.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
You're the one wearing a tank top with an alien on the
put your
front.
goddamn sleeves on, dude.
Just trying to show my tatas.
Ooh, the fucking
that's
Dad John.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
The
alien.
The aliens, the vending
The claw
machine.
machine.
I think it's cool, man.
I've only seen the first Toy Story.
Me too. I've never seen Toy Story 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
How many up? How
I
many
think
are
there's
there?
I think there's 4.
Are there really?
I heard they're all good, but I'm the OG. I've only seen the first Toy Story.
Like how many times can they build upon the original Woody and Buzz?
The Cars movies, I've only seen the first Cars.
I've seen parts of the second one.
There's 3,
but
right?
But they got foreign with that one. They didn't. They left American soil.
Indiana Jones, I only remember the first one.
They went like
I don't
with
remember any of them.
They went with like a James
I really don't
Bond
remember the first
spinoff on
Yeah,
the second one.
it was. They
It was
was
like a spy.
Spy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they hired Mater to be one of their investigators.
Wow. Oh, Mater was the best part of the first one.
Right? He's the best part of all of them.
Welcome to Radiator Springs. Golly. I watched now that we got the internet at the house, we got the whole.
You're still not on my server.
You're right, but I got plenty of content right now. I watched a 1-hour comedy, Larry the Cable Guy on the Hulu's, or the Netflix, one of the others. But it was an updated one, and he had some new content. And I'm like, this guy's still pretty funny. He still got it. I mean,
his
he's
name's not Larry, and he's not a cable guy either.
Yeah.
It's all a bit.
Yeah. But, like, he had some different content. I mean, he still talks about boogers and farts and stuff, and it's still funny.
Who doesn't? Yeah.
Right.
Doesn't matter how old you get, a good fart, you can't not laugh at it.
Right. Like, even if you're, like, in the department store and you hear... like, it's
hell yeah, man!
that one tickled me.
I thought this whole thing was going to turn into you talking about how you're watching Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Oh, yeah. Man, we've been on the Bachelorette, man.
Yeah, he's on some soft stuff, man.
Goddamn, dude, you have the internet now.
That's
you
why.
That's why. Anything.
That's why. We were 6 weeks behind on the Bachelorette. So we got to binge watch to get caught up to the live.
Watch the network. Watch the shit you paid for.
So this Monday,
quit watching the free channels.
This Monday, she's gonna pick her final one.
Goddamn, dude.
Yeah.
There was a time I watched that
Ross,
stuff with Danielle.
That's when he had rabbit ears.
Ross, I'm telling you, when you get a significant other in your home, life changes.
But eventually he'll stop watching
changes.
that stuff with her. Eventually you will.
If she pisses me off, yeah. But right now we still love each
I
other.
bet you watched fucking Big Brother and Survivor too, right?
No,
but there'd be a time where you'd be like, "No, I got work to do. I can't watch this."
I know.
And then you'll just stop watching it.
But we only watch it together. We don't really watch a lot together.
There's so much.
We watch this together.
Oh well, that might change too, because
there's
it
better
depends
stuff
on her.
out there, man.
Depends on her. Because Danielle used to go and try to watch episodes before me, and then she wouldn't even watch it with me, and I'm like, "Why am I watching this?"
Right. Well, see, Ashton won't do that to me. Like,
she
she'll wait and watch.
There's gonna be an episode she can't wait.
To y'all?
There's gonna be an episode she can't wait for. And she's gonna watch it for
No,
you.
she's not like that, man. She's
you know what,
she's like me in the female.
She
won't
watch an episode without me.
You know how you free yourself from this situation? Just tell her. You know what, hon? You don't have to wait for me. If you want to watch it. But I'm over there sharpening my lawnmower blades. You can go ahead if you want to watch it.
She knows he enjoys it too.
Once I get roped into something and I'm involved,
I'm committed.
I'm committed to the end.
I gotta see the finish. I gotta see the finish.
I want to see him finish.
It's like itching your nuts and you accidentally touch your dick. You have to finish it.
Oh man,
you can't stop. Like
that can be painful.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna do a drive by and hi. Like we're gonna finish this thing off. All right.
Jeez.
Man,
dude, once
out
of all the things
I know you've paid for DirecTV for what 4 years now, and you have yet to watch the paid channels you pay for.
No, I do. I watch the paid channels.
You haven't watched a TV show.
I have like Paramount Station and stuff. Like occasionally, like Forrest Gump comes on or something.
Yeah, you just proved my point right there. You have yet to watch a TV show on one of these paid stations. Once you start watching,
when I can watch it for free on the unpaid?
That's where I'm getting. Once you watch like a TV show on HBO or FX or Paramount, You can't watch them TV shows on the network.
Oh
television
yeah,
anymore.
I watched.
It ruins it for you.
I watched Suicide Squad on
That's a movie.
FX.
That's a movie.
Yeah,
I'm talking about TV shows. Once you watch the TV shows on the paid channels,
Chicago Med.
that's on NBC. That's a regular channel.
No, I think it comes on like Hallmark sometimes.
Why are you watching it?
Once you watch,
Because it's entertaining.
No,
once you
there's
watch
better
a
stuff,
cable
man.
TV show TV show instead of a network television show,
What should I be watching? Game of Boners?
yes.
But
Yes.
not even that, man. YouTube's more entertaining than that shit.
Yeah.
You can easily get on a couple YouTube videos, and next thing you know, you're 30 minutes in.
But once you
Here's
watch,
the thing. I've learned so much watching these medical shows.
I thought you were gonna say
Every
YouTube videos.
motherfucker that
You're
comes
right.
in, I can't breathe. Nemo Thorax, right there. Put a chest tube in the cocksucker.
a fucking tube
Bam.
in the throat.
Well,
but once
whoa.
once
I'm
you
a
watch
doctor.
it,
Where in the cocksucker?
Like I said, put a tube in the cocksucker.
once you watch a TV show on a channel that can do like stuff that we do on a normal basis and not cater to the regulations of a.
I watched a
a
couple
network.
TV shows on. I think it was
Like
like
they could cuss on there and all
No.
that stuff. Makes
Finding
them so
Hitler?
much better. Finding Hitler.
Yeah.
that's History Channel. I love
Yeah.
History Channel. But
But
no,
that's not like the type. I'm talking about like
I watched-
HBO, FX, like Sons of Anarchy. It wasn't a great. It was a good show, but it wasn't a great show. Sons of Anarchy.
Crocodile Hunter.
No. God damn it, John. You're
I
not fucking
watched
open.
2 episodes.
I just threw
of-
the pen away.
He spiked that fucking pissed off coach.
Yeah, I watched. It was like the Penth House Network. I watched 2 episodes
What?
of Mom's Next Door.
Ooh.
The Penthouse Network? I've never heard of that channel.
Penthouse?
Penthouse. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, Mom's Next
A
Door.
lot better,
Okay.
a lot better than NBC, isn't it? It's a lot better than NBC.
But that was a consecutive. There was a volume 1 and a volume 2.
Hell yeah, watch both volumes.
You're watching VHS?
No, it's DVD quality, but
I've only
it's on
it's
stream
It's
now.
weird. I've only watched like the first 38 seconds of the first season, but it's great.
Hey. Yeah,
That-
I have a hard time getting through it.
That one scene gets me every time.
Once you download Plex on your TV,
Yeah,
let me know. And I'll
we
add you.
did. Here you go. We watched. We have Flow Sports, so we watched Flow Racing last night on our TV. Like we streamed it, and we watched the battle at Berlin and watched Bubba Pollard whip that ass. Chase Elliott
Redneck
ran
Jesus.
second. Yep, Chase Elliott ran second. He beat
Yeah.
all their asses.
Yeah, you paid for that. Oh no,
I didn't pay shit.
I get that shit for free.
I ain't fucking do shit.
I ain't fucking do shit.
Once you put
What
Plex
the
on
fuck?
your TV, let me know. I'll put
Yeah.
you on my server.
Sounds good, man. Like I said, we hadn't made it to a lot of movies. I watched a couple of the movies they had on the.
I got
Netflix
thousands
already.
of them on my server that you can watch.
Yep, there was one on there with Adam
watch it-
Sandler and Chris Rock, and about their kids were getting married.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that movie came out that came out like 15 years
No,
ago. dude.
it wasn't Grown Ups. No, this
Yeah.
is one of it was a Netflix only original. Like it's less than a year old. But like
Grown-ups too?
no. No. It's not any of the Grown Ups. It might have been called The In-Laws or something, or
I don't know.
Then I watched another one with Jonah Hill where he was marrying a black girl and basically doing the same thing.
I
And
think I've seen
and it had
previews for that.
and it had that one chick in it, Julia Dreyfus or something.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
She's a Marvel now.
It had Eddie Murphy in it. He was the dad. I don't know. It was blended. I don't know, man.
I got thousands of movies you can choose from.
Yeah.
You can catch up on the last 10 years of you not having any internet, TV, all that stuff.
All the movies I know are old ones. Like I can only quote the old ones, man.
Dude, I watched the fucking Terminator last week. Have you guys seen that movie?
No, I never have.
I have, but it's been a very
No, I mean,
long time.
I'm mocking Micah.
Like I know what it
Dude,
is.
have you seen the movie Independence Day? Bro.
I've seen that one, Will Smith. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
That was
yeah.
pretty good.
It's been a while.
The thing is about
been a
those
while.
old movies, like I can go watch them and it's like it's the first time again.
Yeah. Like
I'm like,
the back,
oh shit! And
like
I'm
the
I
Back
know
of the
it's
Future
coming.
movies.
I like those movies.
I liked them like in 1992, but I've never seen them. I haven't seen them since.
Oh, they come on every weekend on like USA or TBS.
Yeah.
And they usually have 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it's just
And I usually catch parts of them.
like
Wait.
the Wayne's World movies. I love those movies when I was a kid. I need to go back and watch those again.
Someone was saying, well, they said they wouldn't have hoverboards boards or whatever, and I'm like, the shit they have now is not the same.
No.
Yes.
Like
that part's cool.
They're fucking on wheels.
That part cool is because like the dates in those movies like have come and gone now, and like they did miss a lot.
They missed a lot.
Yeah, a quarter of those movies, we should have flying cars and shit. And
yeah, then that's not gonna happen.
Have jackets that like you just put them on, they automatically fit, and they have dryers built in and all that.
What?
Marty McFly's son had this jacket on.
I told you I haven't seen the movie since like 1992, so I don't remember.
I saw it last week.
Yeah, and he turned into like a wolf and dunked a basketball. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Did he shake back then?
Huh?
Did he shake back then?
I think they're making another Back to the Future with him in it shaking. Yeah. Like, it's
because of him going back and forth in the future in time. Like the time travel fucked him up. And now
could be. That would be a good angle. That would be a good angle.
That's how I would play it.
Yeah.
The shakes.
Got the shakes now because he's got a little glitch from going in and out of time.
It could, man.
Like, time after time.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me.
Looking at our trucks out there.
Time after time.
I'm a believer.
In what?
Ceramic coating.
Oh, yeah, I haven't messed with it, but I heard it's nice.
I haven't either. And my running boards on my truck were all oxidized. They were terrible. Like, no matter what I put on there.
What's that?
You know, the running boards on my truck were ceramic coating.
What's oxidized?
My running boards were shiny black, like gloss black when I bought them.
Oh, that's like Jeeps.
At one time.
And then, it would work on your Jeep on the black plastic fenders you have.
G.I. Joe.
And over the last year, they got like oxidized, which is like they're flat. They lost the shine to them, this and that. So I bought some cheap ceramic coating on the old Jungle website. And
the guy behind your parents' house does it.
Yeah, well, I did.
That's what he does.
I did it myself today.
Good for you.
So I bought the stuff online for like $30. I did it today. I applied it to it. My running boards are freaking shiny gloss black.
Looking good.
Like if you like the black plastic on your fenders, are they all dull now?
Yes.
You can put the ceramic coat on them and it will restore them to like fucking brand new. Ew. I'm a believer now.
I was thinking about
it's expensive, but it fucking works.
I was thinking about taking them off and having them sprayed with that truck bed liner.
That shit looks fucking stupid. Don't do it.
He ruins your dreams all the time.
Dude, he's just a fucking.
It doesn't make a fuck what you say. That's fucking stupid.
It looks
good.
It
matter, man?
It looks good for a month and then it ends up turning to shit after that. You see all them people that do that shit, they cover their whole car in bed liner, like the Hummers and all that. Yeah. It looks good when they do it. When they drive that shit home, and a month later, it looks like fucking
you're
garbage.
Also fucking.
It's hard to put a coat of wax on that.
You're fucking baking in that shit. You fucking because your car's coated in tar.
Yep.
Pretty much roofing fucking tar.
So my running boards on my truck.
Hot in here.
But if you ever stand on your car, you'll never slip.
my running boards on my truck went from a gloss black to a flat black, and no matter what I put on there, like wax and all that shit.
Did you try the back to black?
I did.
Stuff in a bottle?
It did. Wow. It just made them greasy.
Huh.
I also heard tire shine works.
It doesn't. That shit comes off.
The bad thing with the tire shine
for like a year or 2 years.
It's bad for plastics.
Yeah.
It will dull the fuck out of it over time. Like it'll bring it back, but the sun UV on that tire shine
it's already dull. It's already dull.
So literally, the ceramic coating comes in a bottle like this big with a little applicator sponge. You pour that shit on your.
Is it like a KY jelly bottle?
It is. Yeah.
Wow.
So literally, you just cross-hatch it, and they say once you start seeing it dry out, take the microfiber cloth, wipe it off, fucking shiny gloss black.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, no, that stuff.
I'm a believer.
I like waxes and all that stuff. Like it, like restores and protects, and like every time I wash and wax my car, like that fucker looks brand new for like a month or two.
I washed my truck today for the first time in like 2.5 months.
I can see my chubby in it whenever I wax that thing. It's like, wow, I see you, little guy. You're still hanging out.
Because the parking lot I park at work is next to the AC chiller plant that covers like half the county buildings downtown. And I guess there was an issue with it, so hard water was coming out of the smokestacks and all that, and making the vehicles fucking disgusting. Yeah. So like, why am I gonna wash it when it's gonna be disgusting tomorrow when I fucking go to work? So they fixed it this week.
My towels say the same thing when it gets that hard water on it.
So yeah, ceramic coating.
I like
that shit. Does wonders, man.
That's good.
It restored my floorboards back to new.
Yeah.
And you could use it like on your plastic on your Jeep on the fenders.
I use some
on the interior of your car and all that stuff.
Like I use some stuff. It's called SC1. It smells like crushed up sweet tarts. You get high as shit off of smelling it. But when you apply it gives it like a gloss finish, but you use it for places you don't want like rubber or mud or dirt to stick. So like the inside of your fender wells, like we use it on the race car, like because rubber piles up.
Oh yeah, so just you take
like,
it off.
Oh man, it's a night and day. Like, and I even use it like during love bug season. I'll take and apply a thin coat to the front of my car, and like I'll just hit them with the water hose and they fall off. Man, like
that's how the ceramic coat works.
Yeah.
So I have more pads, more applicator sponges coming in tomorrow because the one I use in the truck it fucking broke.
Yeah.
When I got done, some of my taillights on my car are dull a little bit, so I'm gonna use it on the taillights of my car and.
Can you use them on headlights?
Probably.
Because I got some dull-ass headlights on the old Stang thing.
Well, you might need to buy one of those restore kits for it.
I just need to put new headlights in that bitch.
Yeah. Oh, they're cheap nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm on the third set of my car, my Charger.
Yeah. That's what's cool about
$120, $130 for the Charger.
That's
I can buy
what's
a brand
cool
new set.
about old Green Bean right there. I put the Harley-Davidson headlights in it, right?
Yep.
The motherfuckers were expensive in the day. I got them like $60 a piece.
Yeah.
Like, that's cheap.
My Charger, I get the smoke
I like
ones
old
for
vehicles.
mine.
Fuck
They're
this shit.
$130 a piece. Now, my truck, $900 if I want to replace them in my truck.
It's because it's new, man.
Yep.
It's new. I like the old stuff, man. Don't get rid of your Jeep, Johnny, man. Don't get a new car.
No.
I wouldn't
Don't do
plan
it,
on it. I wouldn't plan on it.
No. If
You get a normal person Jeep.
Yeah. And plus, you have no
goddamn
miles.
Jeep
There'll be
for
a
a
time-
fucking GI
How many miles
Joe.
do you have on that Jeep?
It's like 90 something.
That's nothing.
Only 90?
Yeah.
Really?
Only
You're not
90.
even 100,000?
I'm about
Oh,
to be 100,000.
dude,
That's
you're
nothing.
great. You're,
And for them-
you're great, man.
And for the traveling, the driving you do, you have no need to do it unless you wanted something new.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I got the truck is because the Charger has 221,000 miles on it.
250,000.
Yeah,
Almost.
and it still runs like the day I bought it.
Mm.
13 or
Like
12
a rape
years
date,
ago.
huh?
Huh?
Like a rape date?
Yep, correct date. And the only reason why I bought the truck is I drive to Tampa. I drive 80 miles a day.
And you wanted it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And say you went there with somebody else and came home with
Yes,
a truck.
I did.
You weren't
But-
even looking for a truck,
Yes.
and they got your ass.
But I was
so
looking.
yes,
no,
you wanted
I was looking for a
You
truck.
wanted that truck.
The day
Don't
before,
lie.
I sent my brother a text with the listing of another truck I was looking at. But the only reason why I was looking for another vehicle, though, is because I had the 200-something thousand miles in the car.
You
And I
trust
drive.
her?
I do trust her, but I drive 80 miles a day. I'm like, at any given time, the car could go from driving nice, or driving perfect, until bam, last mile. That was
Good.
the last mile that the motor wanted to do on it.
Good. And
That's
then you
the
fix
only
it.
reason. Still need to get to work the next day.
I thought you would get a Prius.
Prius? Why would I get a Prius?
I don't know.
Look good in one.
No, fuck
Or
you.
like a Dodge Dart. You know, something with good fuel mileage.
Yeah.
The truck gets good. The truck gets
Not as
17
good.
and a half miles a
Nah,
gallon.
that's not as good as one of those.
The Charger gets like 23 miles to the gallon. Same
Prius-
motor
the
in it,
Prius
but it
gets
weighs
like,
less.
Prius gets like
Yeah,
45.
you could have got like a Honda Accord that got like 40-something miles.
Fuck that. But I get the same amount of like days driving the truck than I do the car with the gas. Even though it costs a little bit more to fill up the truck,
I could see you whipping the Dodge Caravan.
I'd drive the fuck out of a Caravan.
See?
I can see him driving a Tesla.
Nah,
Dude, I would drive a Tesla.
He's a Mopar guy.
I'm a Mopar guy.
Yeah, but he's like, I could drive a Tesla. He got excited.
Oh, I
about
would keep the Mopar.
it. Yeah.
But dude, give me a Model S. I'll drive the fuck out of Model S. Even though
I'm not gonna say no if it's
I've
given
built
to
I've
me,
built
but
my
I'm
own
not gonna
Model
go
S
buy
on
it.
their website, and it was like $140,000. So
Yeah.
I'll never own a Tesla.
Well, you don't have to get all that shit.
I do want, but why and why not?
Exactly. Does it
Yeah.
come with a free battery replacement program?
They don't
That's
have-
my
they don't-
concern.
They don't have issues though.
They don't have issues because they ain't been around long enough.
Oh, Tesla's been around for probably at least 10 years now.
The batteries?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a hell of a scratch there.
Yeah. I was itching.
I
Tesla
know.
don't have no problems. 'Cause
I would take one if it was just given to me, but I'm not buying nothing.
no.
Yeah. Well, I'll give them credit. They figured out how to fucking go to space. So, I mean, they
Yeah, we
probably
faked
figured
it
out-
before, right?
Dude, I see so much stuff on that
There's
stuff
so
now.
much about faking
So
the
much.
moon.
And I'm
shit.
actually starting to believe it.
There's a lot of evidence.
You
that
guys
it
gotta
was
stay off the
fake.
internet, man.
Well, no. Like, here, you riddle me this. All right.
I'm not the Riddler though.
You tell me this. Neil Armstrong was the first man on the moon, right?
I don't think so. No, I don't think he was. No,
On the moon.
Yeah, it was Lance.
maybe yeah.
No.
Lance Armstrong, his one nut was
Right.
on the moon.
Regardless,
Armstrong was there.
Armstrong was the guy that was the first one to step on the moon.
there's another guy too. What was his name?
There's Buzz Aldrin. There was all these guys.
Well, who was the photographer or the videographer that was recording all this?
Thanks for ruining my fucking bit.
I knew that you're going because I'd probably seen the same shit.
But everybody's TV across the world in 1969 or whatever is glued in, and they hear the most famous "One small step for man."
That was
one.
Nailed it.
Later one, mankind. Okay, well, they're showing him coming out of the fucking spaceship and landing. Like, who the fuck was standing on the moon recording it? And then, when they leave to blast off the moon, the motherfucker...
They just left the guy there?
They left the fucking photographer there who pans out and then rotates.
I don't remember seeing that footage.
And then zooms. And then, that's when I realized, okay.
Wait, hold on a second.
They
either had something that was fucking stationary there.
They didn't have robotics then.
They didn't have the stuff we have now. Or they left that motherfucker on the moon.
Bye, bitch! the Apollo missions. Have you not seen the Verizon commercial? In our hand, right here, this smartphone has more computing power than what they used to supposedly land on the fucking moon. You mean to tell me they used less than this right here to pull that off?
Cano.
The fuck they did.
Well, and then we didn't do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. We did it with nothing, but then we can't go back?
Yeah.
Until now?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, and you also see the Buzz Aldrin guy. A lot of now that he's older, he's getting a little senile. And they're asking him questions, yeah. But he's starting to tell the truth, and they're talking about we never went, and they're trying to cut that part out, man.
I'm out of wine.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You know what? I've lost all hope in humanity these days.
I lost all hope a long time ago.
Yeah. Have y'all ever done? I've done a lot on the Facebook Marketplace selling.
I know you've been selling clocks and sofas.
Yeah,
clock table, right?
Selling,
hey, you know what? If I buy your clock, will you buy my leather seats?
No,
I'll make $200 off the deal.
No.
That's what I'm saying. But anyway,
I got 30.
That's where I'm going, the clock table.
I got 30 views and 1 save on my seats.
I had more views and saves.
Fuck you, dude! Yeah. It's not about fucking gluten.
Well, if you'd let me finish, I don't have gluten allergies.
Wait till I sell
anyway.
My shit's vehicle Pacific.
Okay,
Pacific. My shit's vehicle Pacific.
Mine
and your shit can go at your coffee table can go anywhere.
Yeah, it's genre specific. That's why it's getting out of my house. It doesn't go in my
genres.
Decor. Yeah.
But you replace your coffee table with Ashton's
I bought that table at a yard sale, and I was mesmerized by the table at the time, but I've never put a piece of coffee on it.
We're replacing that coffee table with the Ray Dunn coffee table.
Well, now everything's I had to fucking hand build all of our furniture like I'm a fucking carpenter out in the fucking olden times.
Fucking Bob Vila over there.
Yeah, two-tone.
He's a modern-day Jesus over there making furniture.
Hey, I heard Mike is a woodworker.
Yeah. Hey. If you look in the Bible, Micah means he who is like Jesus. So
what?
Jesus was a carpenter and a wine drinker, and I'm fucking following his mold, bro.
You're not drinking wine. You're drinking fucking High Noons.
No, it's fucking
Malibu Splash.
I think wine's probably
Jesus
a little bit more
evolved.
Yeah.
He's not drinking blood of Christ.
You know
He's drinking
5% alcohol. Kiss my ass.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, that's okay.
I drank an entire bottle of wine.
4.5.
What does that one say?
You're drinking the devil's semen.
Oh, man.
5%.
Yeah. I thought I was at 6.
Losers.
6, motherfucker.
I can't see. I got glasses on it.
I still got John's wine. He didn't drink.
You're not going to let me finish my story.
Proceed.
It's about the clock table. So I get this guy, Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah. By the end of this, you're going to want to fuck him, too.
Ooh.
Ugh, is right. All right, but anyway, he texts, or no, he didn't. He sends me an instant message. Hey, will you take blank $50? I said, yes. And he's like, what's the dimensions? So I send him a picture, holding the tape measure this way, that way.
They can't read tape measures.
It doesn't matter. He can read 25 something. Good for him. He goes, all right, I'll take it. I can pick it up after 3 p.m. tomorrow, talking about yesterday. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I said, I will meet you somewhere around the I-498 area. Is that a good place?
That's like a fucking 13.5 mile drive for you.
I'm already at work.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Right, so that's why I left early.
Yeah, double dipping.
Yep. Plus, I wanted to get the fuck out of there. But anyway, So like, hey, I'll meet you right outside the Dick's Sporting Woods.
Oh, he had to call Dick's. You couldn't have found Hooters. You couldn't go to Hooters.
Yeah, man. Shit.
He had to call the Dick's.
I did. Like, this guy looked like he probably knew where it was at. And by the end of it, I was right. So I somehow fit this fucking table in my Mustang. You saw the size of the table. Yeah. Oh, wow. I was right. Wow.
I didn't see this table, so.
Like, the night before, I wiped the dust off of it, the construction dust. And I'm like, I'll put a battery in it, make sure it still works. It did when I quit using it. I adjusted it. All right, man, it's working good. Great. I wrap up the glass in some nice bubble wrap so it doesn't break. And I'm like, cool. So, supposed to meet at 4. So at 3, I'm like, hey, we still good to meet at 4. And I didn't hear nothing, but I'm like, he said that, he would be there. So, in good faith, I get there early, about 10 minutes early. I send him a picture. I'm like, hey, I'm in the back row, silver Mustang. Just let me know when you get here. I put my seat back, realized, motherfucker's probably not coming. He ain't responding. So I took a nap till 4:30. I gave him 30 minutes, never fucking responded. Never.
Son of a bitch.
Motherfucker. Like, I wanted to go back on there and be like, the fuck happened? You better have a good story like you're
nuts. He drove up to the silver Mustang and you were passed out.
I told Ashton,
He's
said...
like, this motherfucker's snoring, and I knocked on the window. He fucking didn't know.
I told Ashton, I said, now, if this motherfucker were to give me a cool story like, hey, man, I got my pecker stuck in a toaster and made me laugh, I'd be like, that's actually kind of cool. Like, whatever. Like, I'll roll with it. But he has still ghosted me. Like, we negotiated a price, a meeting time, everything. And he just fucking falls off the charts.
Well, maybe he was planning to set you up, and then he realized...
I was trying to find it on Facebook, but I can't find it by...
It should still be there.
Well, I tried to look on your page, but it doesn't show it on your page.
Yeah, he's probably like, I don't want to fuck with that guy.
No.
He looks angry.
But I don't know.
That bitch has a Mustang. I don't want to buy that table.
Yeah, oh yeah. No one buys nothing from people with Mustangs.
Yeah.
No, just tampons.
I had a Mustang and I had to get rid of it.
Good.
He said good.
Only douches drive Mustangs.
I was a douche at then.
You drive a Mopar.
Your listings.
You drive a Mopar. Hell yeah.
I do.
Right there, clock table. I even put it back as available. So
yeah, but if I go to your Facebook page, it doesn't show the stuff you post.
Oh, you want to see what he posts?
No, I'm good. I was going to bring it up to show it to John, but...
What?
I should have known. I looked at him, and it looks like he's cutting a fart. He looks suspicious as shit.
Yeah.
Probably one of our listeners. He probably just fucking with me.
Yeah, fuck him.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, he got you.
Look, I sent a picture right outside the Dick's. Said Silver Mustang towards the back of the parking lot.
Son of a bitch.
That was at 3:47. We were meeting at 4.
What happened was his old lady was like, no, I don't want that fucking table.
You better not fucking bring that shit
and
home.
he's just like, it's just easier for me not to...
See, it started with 50 size. So I sent him a picture. Yes, I will take 50. Can I get tomorrow after 3? Sounds good. Cash is best. And then I tell him the area. Yep. Awesome. Parking lot, Dick's Sporting Goods at 4.
You're talking a lot more in that conversation.
I will message you when headed that EAT.
You can't tell that's a robot? That's a robot, man. That's a Facebook robot.
The bots fucked you.
To make it seem like there's more people interested in buying junk on Marketplace.
Maybe. So
you got ghosted by a bot.
I got ghosted. I almost said I got catfished, but I got ghosted.
Oh, man, that guy's got his helmet ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this guy, number 16? He's playing quarterback.
Jacoby Myers.
No, he's in the Raiders now.
Oh.
Ross likes him.
I mean, preseason football is about as exciting as watching old people fuck.
It is about as useless as a cock favorite lollipop.
Hey, watching old people fuck can be exciting.
Oh yeah, man.
Here's one.
There's a lot of fucking risk
trending
involved.
on RedTube.
They'd break a hip and we could be dead after that.
Life alert goes off.
Like that shit happens all the time. They can get a flu, a hip, fucking fall down and fracture your finger. And next thing you know, they're on their deathbed.
Yeah.
Fracture your finger.
You guys,
all people are fragile.
Man,
the littlest
thing. I died of a broken finger.
The littlest thing can take them out.
They start getting septic after a broken finger.
Septic?
But did you guys hear about the blind prostitute?
No.
What?
You had to hand it to her.
Wow.
Come on,
Thanks,
laugh.
man.
Don't be a bitch.
Ross
Ross,
doesn't like jokes.
why so
I'm serious, dude.
He's
serious
He's
as a heart
cranky,
attack.
man. He's
I'm not cranky.
Yeah, you're cranky.
I'm not cranky.
Stop yelling at me.
Why?
I feel like Ross should be the commentator at a bingo night, right?
That's
on fucking B12! Damn it, Gladys, sit down!
Shut up, John. Shut up.
B, not C, Gertrude, you motherfucker!
You fucking cunt.
Ross is sitting sideways. His hat's just fucking almost completely backwards.
360. Well, we're about done.
That's my patience level.
Ain't
when I'm at the
nobody got a
bingo.
bingo yet? Ain't nobody?
Goddamn, Gertrude, shit.
Ross is like, all right, y'all ready for the next one? Fuck you! Like, I can hear Ross now, man.
I would fucking call the shit out of those numbers.
Hey, but the lady comes up there with a bingo, and then Ross is like, nope.
The fuck is this?
Ross
I
is
didn't call
over
that number.
Ross is over there taking bribes, like fucking the old lady over there giving him gummers to make sure
Hell
he
yeah.
calls off her numbers.
First number I call. 070 bingo! Hell yeah. Like, dude, you only called one number. Why did she get a bingo?
Yeah, Ross is
Quit
like,
asking questions.
Ross is like, there ain't no Hummer like a gummer.
Oh, man, the football game's over.
Oh, I didn't know it started.
Dang
Okay.
it.
Oh, the Patriots lost.
It's preseason.
It still matters.
It don't matter.
It goes against their score.
High
But
score.
yeah,
Goes against Ross's stress points.
yeah, that just lets you know football's getting ready to start back. Fantasy football and all that crap.
Huh.
Been getting a lot of action this week on things starting back up.
I got to schedule mine.
You do. You got to.
So I can live draft against like 13 auto drafts.
It's not going to happen.
There's only 10 people, man.
It's not going to happen.
You can't even beat a robot.
You're right, I can't. 'Cause they pick all the best players. Highest available. Highest available. Highest
Is
available.
there anything you can do in the settings to where if somebody is...
Give them the lowest available.
Right. If they're auto-picking, they get lowest available so they have a team full of fucking kickers to start their season. And then they have,
Kickers and
and
defenses.
then they have to go to free agency to manage your fucking team. That would be the way to do it.
Kickers and defenses.
Can you do that? No, don't take the defenses. I like defenses.
Defense gives you no
The only
points.
thing is I would
Bullshit.
have to be like, everybody has to be present for it, and then you know for a fact someone's not going to show up.
Well, you don't have to be
And then
present.
we're all, well, not present, but like you have to be logged
No
on.
auto drafts.
Right. No auto draft, but then you know that there's going to be one or two motherfuckers that just can't get logged in or whatever. And
No, they can get locked in. They just choose not to.
I agree.
No, there's got to be something in the settings for that.
I'll look. See if I can make it different this year.
Yeah, because like
No one
John,
cares
you
about my
can't
league.
make a difference.
Like the reason that I'm asking for it, my dad is a habitual offender of, well, I couldn't figure out my login.
Oh,
so.
that's my dad.
Well,
too.
fucking reset your password.
Here's the thing: I get emails from him daily, so he knows his fucking password.
My
But
dad's like, yeah, I can't log in, bitch.
Then
You
reset
just-
the
you
shit.
work in IT industry,
But here's the deal.
and you know forgot.
I already
password.
know what's gonna happen. You know, how you get a 3-minute clock, right? He's gonna fucking sit there and let it auto pick for him anyway.
Right.
But like
But
I
it
said,
shows you who's not online, who has it set to auto pick.
Like he was
Yeah.
saying.
It has like a
though,
little spinning wheel next to their name,
the-
meaning
either
they're not
that-
there.
Either that, or they're gonna take best available, which is the same thing as auto pick.
Right,
Like,
it really
they're not gonna
is.
have any. They'll have a few stretches maybe.
The only time that shit's off is whenever you start placing players higher than what they've already pre-set.
I don't do-
if
I
you
don't
do
do
that,
any
if you do
pre-
the draft board thing, that
I don't do
fucks-
any of that
I don't do
stuff.
that
I
because
don't
that
either.
draft board thing fucks you.
I don't
I-
log into Yahoo Fantasy Football until the day of our draft.
That's what I do.
15 minutes before I'm one of those. I log in 15 minutes ahead of time, just
To
so
make
I'm
sure you
fucking
get in.
logged in. Yeah.
Yeah, because now they got like multi-factor authentication.
Well,
that
most
you gotta
time
get
I
through.
log in and then it goes idle because I'm just waiting for everybody else, and then I'm like normally
I
pushing
did.
it to log back in on time.
I did update my app recently to like make sure that it was up to date.
I just do it on my iPad.
Hmm.
I'm sitting on the couch watching TV with the fucking iPad in front of me, doing it on that.
I do it with the phone, and that's why I miss so much,
Yeah.
man. I used to have to bring the laptop, and fucking the laptop version. It's hard to find shit on there.
I like the laptop version better than
Really?
the Apple version. You get more shit out of it.
Yeah,
Ross
paid
is
off.
laying
It's
on
paid
his,
dividends for you.
Ross is laying on his bearskin rug while he's doing
Hell yeah.
the draft, just
Yeah.
fucking sitting there on
Eating
his
pork ribs
digital
naked
fireplace.
on my bearskin rug. My rug. Yeah.
This heat.
I got some
it's
grape
really
soda
starting
on
to-
my bearskin
Yeah.
rug.
Really starting to heat up in here.
It's really hot heat.
Hi.
Oh, and then he drafts Mac Jones.
Then I talk shit in the chat.
Mac Jones.
No.
Who? Mac Jones.
Then I talk. Then I
Jones.
talk shit in the chat during the draft, and no one responds.
That's
I do.
because we all got phones and we can't go. You have fucking dual windows over here.
No, I
fucking
got the
control
iPad. Just
center.
use the iPad,
Yeah.
which is the giant phone.
No, like you said.
Why would you
I
talk shit when you can just yell across the table like we do now? Like, that's a dumbass pick.
Because
Like,
we don't do the draft anywhere.
well, we can change that.
Yeah, we
Yeah, our shitty ass commissioner can change that.
Well,
can.
we can. We like.
Remember that one time we had it at Hooters?
Yeah, and we got calendars.
Knock knock.
Emerson.
Emerson who? Emerson nice titties.
It's like, oh,
My
damn.
dad's over there. Oh shit.
Oh god.
Well,
Fuck them. Say something.
oh, speaking of the Hooters, they have changed their
They did.
address tire.
Yeah, we're over. I was over at John
And-
Danielle's not too long ago, and Paul was like, "Have you been to Hooters lately?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I have." He was like,
It's changed.
"You see, they're like wearing thongs and stuff now." I'm like, "What?"
Well, the
He's
day.
like, "Yeah." He's like, "They're shorts like right up their ass now." I was like, "Well, me and John and Mike were there not too long ago, and they weren't like that."
Mhm.
We went
Well,
there last week.
Also, last week there was some thickums. Other than like the girl we had, she looked like she was the meth queen of the
Yeah.
trailer park. She was pretty skinny.
She has summer cheese too.
I was just about to
Yes.
say she wasn't thick.
Yeah, no, like, but
But yeah, them shorts are up their asses now.
like, yeah. At one point, they were like almost down to like bikey shorts, like covering
Yeah.
everything. They had to, but like everything else, things change.
I wanted to go back to the old days when the Hooters chicks were super hot.
Yeah. Now all them girls are doing OnlyFans,
Yeah,
So
they
probably,
don't need a real job.
right? They can stay at home and like make way more than we're making.
Why give me a water and some fries whenever you can just go
Right.
show your booty
Exactly. So,
or
right.
your feet?
If you think about it, really, that's what's left over these days at these establishments is the ones that haven't, that can't make it on the OnlyFans. So
They don't have internet.
right,
They're like Micah. They live out in the middle of nowhere. They don't got internet.
right.
Or
And
they
they
do.
haven't been approved for the fucking Starlink yet.
I've yet to visit an OnlyFans. I don't know what it is, but
You subscribe
oh yeah,
for people's content. It doesn't matter.
you got to
what.
pay for it.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Why the
Which
what.
who
fuck would
pays-
you pay for
So,
it?
exactly. Who pays for sharing the internet
So
nowadays?
like even because it's even big with fitness. You got personal trainers.
Fitness dick.
Yeah, fitness dick in your mouth.
There's still a lot of
Personal
that
trainers.
free.
So people are like, okay, so they subscribe to your channel or whatever or your thing.
So it's not just all
And-
pornographic stuff on
No,
OnlyFans.
it's not all like porn and shit. It's not.
really, but it is an outlet for that, though. Right?
But anything
Right,
you
it
can
is.
get on OnlyFans, you can get free on the internet, on porn sites or fucking YouTube and all
Really,
that.
what you're doing is you're banking on your person, like whoever you are, personality or whatever you're into. You're banking that you can make money off of people wanting to watch you. Pretty much.
What's
Simps.
the appeal? What's the appeal that it's like a person, like an average person next door or something?
I don't know. I've never been on it, but I know.
That's
I
what I'm
know-
asking.
Well,
like, why? Why
sounds
would I
like you
visit
have
this?
because you're coming here with the
No, this is what
with
I've
the fucking
read.
in-depth details
read
here.
about it.
You've read about it on the
You
internet.
read about it. You read about it.
I've heard
You-
about
you-
it from
You didn't
people I
click
know.
on
I
shit.
ain't paying.
You read about
I'm
it.
not paying to watch nobody.
Provide us your credit card statements, John. Prove it. Show your work. I don't believe you. Show your work.
There's no OnlyFans.
It don't
on
come up
there.
as OnlyFans. It comes up as like fucking. You know how they like
Oh, does it?
they fucking probably fucking mask that shit so it shows up like
Or is
John's Tackle Shop or something like
Yeah.
that. But it's OnlyFans.
What does it come up on your
Chin-
statement?
chin-
I don't know. I don't have OnlyFans. I don't know.
Chins walk Chinese chicken.
John has visited the Chinese restaurant a lot this month.
Brazilian waxes.
yeah.
Like, damn, how many Brazilian waxes you get,
Deep
man?
tissue massages. Goodness gracious.
Cuban sandwiches.
Oh man.
Getting a lot of Cubans lately.
John has a bunch of microtransactions on his fucking credit cards.
Oh, he's got a Pog collection.
Pale ass white girls.
Yeah. Here's one to Peter Jensen's grilled cheese shop.
Pogs, Pogs, and Zephyr Hills.
Uh,
Hell ass white girl.
I was talking about the coins, man. I'm talking about the coins you flip.
You'll never live that one down,
I know,
bro.
dude.
What they
I'm
call
all-
the big weighted thing that you
The
slammer.
The slammer. I used to have a
Slammer.
whole sleeve of Pogs. I didn't know
Yeah.
how to play the game,
Me, I was the same way.
but I was trying to like get
Trying
all
to
the slammers.
impress.
It's kind of like Pokemon, you know.
Yeah, you're collecting all this thing. Well, I told you about.
Pokemans.
Pushed my older brother down the stairs over a pog,
Wow.
and
Pale ass white girl?
He broke his
Or a
pinky
fat ass
toe.
white girl.
It was the pog. Like
Pale,
the
she
little-
was
Oh, the
pale.
game Pog.
Yeah. something happened, and I just fuck you, and I shoved him, and he fucking just caught his pinky toe on the rail and broke his pinky toe.
Was he like what you do as you're an adult when that happened? Motherfucker!
Yeah.
A pinky. Yeah, smashing your pinky
Mother!
toe.
That's the instant motherfucker! God
Honestly-
The
damn it!
demons inside of you come
Yes.
out when that happens.
Well, and I really don't even remember
Pure
what happened
rage.
because I blanked out after that, and I was like, I just pushed him down the stairs. I pushed him down the stairs. I got so mad I pushed him down the
Remind
stairs.
me not to be in front of you going downstairs.
Don't be in front of John after you take his pog.
Yeah, leave my pogs alone, baby.
Yeah.
I want all the pogs to myself.
Yeah, these are my Pogs.
My pale ass white girls.
Keep your paws off my Pogs.
Speaking of like stuff that would be worth money, we were talking about it before the podcast. I have a binder over there full of football
You
cards.
do. You have a time machine.
I'm gonna. Page number 1 had a fucking Lawrence Taylor card on there. I'm like, you know what?
AOT.
I am gonna go and Google.
Is that before he was bleeding out of his nose and every year and then Sunday?
Yes, way before that.
Way before that. Is this
Hey.
before he broke Joe Theismann's leg?
Is,
I don't know.
Is collecting like porn magazines like a thing too?
I don't know.
Can be like there's
I'm
big
sure
money.
There's probably
Yeah, crease,
There's a guy. There's
if you
a
don't have
guy
creased
that.
edges on them, you're good.
Right. There was a guy-
First Playboy, you know.
There was a guy
or-
that used to work with my dad. He had every single issue of Hustler magazine
Jesus.
That's gotta be worth something.
ever. And like he had a fucking collection and was proud
Well,
of
like
this thing.
Playboy isn't even around, is it? Or like
Yeah,
after
it's still
Heaven?
around. I
Yeah,
think
It's
it's
just
still
not
around.
the same though.
I don't think they're a leather bound book. I don't think they're magazines anymore. They just
No.
do like digital.
Leather-bound
leather bound book.
They
I
have
think
a
it's
lot
all
of,
digital media now.
right. There's a lot of inspirational material in it now. Like they don't have any nudity in them. I don't think. Anymore.
There's no more carvings of people fucking.
Carvings.
Carvings? What?
Keno.
Well, you said the leatherback book or whatever.
A leatherback. Yeah. Do you think like the cave people like whittled their own dildos and shit?
Probably.
Do you think they come up with their own apparatuses? Like they took a
Big-
piece of buckskin and made like a flap thing?
Let me take this chunk of marble and fucking.
I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah because we're at where we're at now.
Didn't have rubber back then.
They were
Well, we know like the
this would
early.
be better if
They
it was
weren't
like a little bit
flimsies.
more.
They weren't flimsy back
Yeah,
then. They were
well-
solid.
We know in the Wild Wild West days there was because like they actually had the cat houses and stuff
Yeah.
where that shit went on. Like you just walk in and you
little
give
hoe
them.
house.
Yeah, it really was. Think about it. They didn't have air conditioning back then.
Oh man.
That's some stanky
I didn't have air
hoe house,
conditioning
man.
until I was in middle school.
Go in there for a little bang
I don't
bang.
remember it being hot as a kid. I think it was like 8th grade. We finally got AC when I was a kid.
Think about how like stank that house is with
I
all
bet
those,
you never
those sex
heard of
fluids
Marshall
We-
in the air, and you walk in there and it's like, God dang, it's some
Miss
rank ass
Kitty,
pussy.
have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, would you marry me? If I asked you twice and begged you pretty please. Man, our harmonies were killing
Yep.
it right there.
I didn't want to ruin it.
Do you realize Toby Keith's about the size of this right now? He has,
He has cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
He's
He looks
he's
completely different, bro.
Whittling away.
Oh,
That's probably what got him, man.
yeah.
Too much
yeah,
gargle.
too much.
I bet he's not playing. How do you like me now?
No, I-
I'm sorry. That was
I'm
wrong.
not as good as I once was.
Yeah, you're way worse. Like, that's not funny, but it is. It's fucking hilarious.
You guys just kind of like.
We fucking
It's
took
kind
it
of
so-
bunch of
ironic. It's
fucking
kind of
dicks.
ironic, right?
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
ironic.
it's-
Not as I can.
Yeah, I didn't go there, but y'all did.
No, he went there.
Whiskey for my man. beer for my horses.
Red Solo.
Hey, that's the song I was gonna say. I just saw him.
I
Sing.
hate that fucking song.
I saw him singing
The
that, but
only-
he's a stick now, and I was like, God dang.
The only
bro.
song I hate more than Red Solo Cup is that dumbass song.
American
No, and it's not even a Toby
in
Keith song.
America.
It's Pound Tea.
Oh, dude.
I wanna fucking rip my eyeballs out anytime.
Dude,
that's
they
fucking-
were in town last week.
I'm on a Pound Tea.
It was George Strait, Little Big Town, and somebody
Stapleton.
else. Stapleton. I'm like, I would not go to that concert for one fucking reason.
You don't have to go to them. You could be late like we were.
But
Knowing my luck, they would be sandwiched between Chris
you
Stapleton
couldn't
and fucking
find-
George
you couldn't
Strait.
find
Who would ever do
somebody-
that?
you couldn't
Little
find
Big
someone
Town
better?
is fucking the band.
Right.
Out of all the bands in the world,
The only thing that would
all
have
the
been
bands
worse.
in the world, Little Big Town is the one I fucking
The only
hate
thing
the
worse than that would have been the band Perry.
Motorboat.
Oh, my God.
I would
He
take.
loves Ben Perry.
I would
Oh.
take the band Perry over fucking
She wants you
Pontoon
to like
and
walk
Motorboat.
across the world for a,
I
sand,
wouldn't
a grain of
even-
sand. Or
She
some
was
bullshit.
hot.
Lay me,
Fuck her.
I
man.
would bury her in satin.
lay me down a bed of roses.
And you know what? That gravedigger better dig too.
If that's what
Oh,
they're saying.
Yeah.
The grave digger
Yeah.
better dig too.
Yep.
Oh, I thought they were saying something.
That's right. Better in Bed of Roses or whatever it is.
You better tell that Gabe. Oh, buddy, good times, man. I didn't realize that. Freaking George Strait got to be like 109 by now.
He's pretty old.
I wonder if he just stood up there without no smoke, without no lights, like old Dusty did back on Pure
I don't
Country.
know.
I think he just stands up there with the guitar and he plays. That's what I was a little disappointed with old Luker Combs the other night. Is like he just walks around with a cup in his hand.
You played the
Sings
guitar
the
a few
songs.
times.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. You played the guitar a few times. Yeah.
I didn't catch that either,
I
Mike.
didn't either.
Yeah. Yep.
But I mean, it was good. But like you know, like when I went to the Kenny Chesney concert, that motherfucker didn't quit moving. Or like when I went to some other ones, like Garth Brooks.
Backstreet Boys, man, they are all over the stage.
Like Garth Brooks, that motherfucker was the same way. He's on fucking cocaine or something.
How do you even sing when you move that much?
Right,
And not
and he-
lose your breath.
And he's fat, so it ain't like he's in good shape and can keep his breath.
Right.
But then he'll go up there and he'll play the guitar all by himself or the piano or whatever. I'm like, this motherfucker is an entertainer. Like, he was born to do this.
No, he's been blowing on the piccolo a lot.
That, yeah.
Blowing on what?
Brian Piccolo?
On the piccolo.
Right. Yeah.
Brian Piccolo? Wasn't that his name?
I don't know.
I think it's called, like, Brian's song. And it was,
Deuce
like, Gail
Piccolo, Mel
Sayers.
Jiggle.
I think it was Gail Sayers and Brian Piccolo, and it was a movie, man.
He's got
Blowing on the piccolo.
he's been blowing on the piccolo. I don't even know where that came from, really. I don't even know what a
Deuce
piccolo
piccolo.
is. Is that even an instrument?
I don't know.
It is. I think it's like a flute.
Flute.
I don't
Or
know.
a flute. A flute.
Shit, it just sounded pretty.
A piccolo.
You're blowing on the
Dude, Ross,
piccolo.
look up Google Piccolo on the old Google machine there. I want to see what comes up. I'm pretty sure it's like a douche flute.
It might be.
I'm pretty sure it is.
But he's got some pipes on
How do
him,
you
huh?
even spell piccolo?
I don't know.
Piccolo.
You're the English major
I
here.
could figure it out if I need to, but I don't want to.
Roblo, piccolo.
Pick. P-I-C-C-A. Lo.
It's coming up as a Dragon Ball Z thing. Piccolo flute.
Piccolo instrument. $499.
Holy shit! No, my piccolo was.
That must have been the one she used at band camp.
There's one for like $11.50.
Yeah, how can they go from $11.50 up to $500?
What did I say about that? Blowing on a piccolo?
Well, she could blow on my piccolo. I mean, no, she can't. I'm married. I can't say that shit no more.
$3,000 for that piccolo?
No, for her.
Oh, can a $99 Amazon piccolo beat my $3,000 piccolo?
Well, that one's big and black.
How's this bit? Oh,
she got a mask on.
Oh my god!
What a fucking like.
She got the thing connected to her.
Mm.
Hey, hey, hey!
meet the piccolo.
Meet my piccolo.
Look at that piccolo. Holy
That's a
Jesus.
long piccolo.
Yeah.
Look Look at the size of that piccolo.
I didn't realize all the piccolos were different sizes.
Me neither.
Wow, it's not
There's no standard piccolo.
Yeah, there's not a unisize.
There's a pearl piccolo.
Wow, a pearl piccolo.
Piccolo flashlight.
Whoa, that one's got like all kinds of stuff. Doesn't look like what age you are. You can play the piccolo.
Look at those tits.
There's
Wow.
nothing there.
That's a cool tattoo. Shutterstock.
Wow, the old piccolo.
It's all piccolo.
Wow, do you see the one go up? Right to the left, far left, bottom left. Bottom left, bottom left.
Hey.
Look at the size of this thing.
Oh, that's a little piccolo. She was being funny.
How big's your piccolo?
That's big.
Wow.
It's so stupid.
It's not big enough to harm you.
Where'd you learn about a piccolo?
I honestly, I
Where'd
have
you
no
even
idea.
hear that in your life?
I don't know, bro. I really don't. That just popped out.
Have you owned a piccolo?
No. I had a recorder.
Yeah, we all had recorder. We
Yep.
didn't have a choice.
I would have failed.
We had to have a fucking recorder.
Like hot cross
Hot
buns.
cross
Yeah.
buns.
Why did you drill that into our heads? Like of all the things that I need to remember, that's what I remember.
I can't tell you what finger
I bought one
movements.
for the White Elephant one year
Yeah.
for the Christmas party.
A recorder?
Yeah.
I used to have one that was a pouch that had a little zipper on it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
There,
I think it was Mr. Brown was
What are you
our
doing there,
music
Miss-
teacher in elementary school. Mr. Brown.
Like they couldn't have found another instrument that we could have used or done.
Like,
played.
what's more
Or
annoying
give us
than a fucking whistle?
Or give us
douche flute.
options. Give us options. Like, hey, you want to be
They
a
did.
drummer? Like,
They had a triangle.
no,
remember?
bro. They gave us. You didn't have a choice. You had to have the
Yeah.
recorder.
They gave me the triangle. I'm like, all right, you got to write a song. So I'm like, all right.
Dinner's done!
This! That's all right. Ding, 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 ding. Come and get it! But that's also.
Come get your hamburger helper.
But I picked
I'm gonna
it
get the fuck out of the hamburger.
I picked it up a notch and I went ding 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 ding. If it ain't me, forgot I do.
Get on the beam now, now, do,
Nailed it.
ding, 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 bong, dong, do, ding, 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 do, ding, ding, bong, dong, dong.
That was definitely the dance version. That wasn't
Yep.
the.
That
There's
was
two
Duffield.
versions
That was
of that.
Duffield football.
Yeah, that was
version.
the football field version.
Nope.
They had
Yeah.
some jams.
Yeah, we used to do like a walkout song at Duffield, like because we were the Jaguars. We were all black, and for some reason,
Who let the dogs out?
no, it was.
I hit the ground. I hit the ground. I want to sound. Come loose. Come loose. None of mine in hell. Hey, 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 hey. I'm talking
Yeah.
Thought y'all were having seizures.
Well, that's AC/DC for
Yeah.
I know.
you. You can't understand the fucking word they say.
Cut loose! Cut loose!
It's kind of like that. What Jim Gaffigan guy is like. All right, I'm gonna do AC/DC. He's like,
I got pockets.
like that guy was funny as shit.
Jim Gaffigan's the shit. I got pockets.
Yeah, you nailed it.
I'm shining like a leaf. Well, say please.
Oh, man.
Kano is like riled up over there.
Even Thunderstruck. The only word we know to that fucking song is
Thunder.
Thunderstruck. Like somebody.
Get on
Thunder. And somebody else is saying it.
Your throat is probably hurting after all that, right? Like I feel that's just so much strain.
So stressed.
I'm doing this that way I can call in sick tomorrow.
Ah,
I can't fucking talk.
I'm so raspy.
yeah, my throat's all fucked up too.
I think I got strep throat.
Strep throat?
Strep throat.
I got this cough I can't get rid of.
You got the cough due to cold?
The whooping cough.
I'm not sure what my cough's from.
Dude, what if they made a Forrest Gump 2? What would it be like? That'd be interesting.
Lieutenant Dan found his
Jenny's
legs.
dead. Jenny's dead.
Well, Jenny died in the first one.
Yep, Lil Forrest is all grown up, and
But they
He's
could go
probably
back.
taking care of Big Forest now.
Little Forrest got a scholarship to Auburn.
Yes.
Oh, there's a rivalry now.
And somehow Forrest met Joe Biden and wrote a
Joe
speech
Biden.
for him.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. It's my man, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Oh, he got invited to the White House.
Yeah. Like little Forrest had a kid.
He drank 27 Mountain Dews though instead of Dr. Peppers.
He taught Post Malone how to sing.
Oh, taught him how to dance too. He taught Elvis, remember?
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you show me that little thing over there you do when you're little knees again, you know what I'm saying? You know? You got a curl lip there. What's that
Oh,
crazy
and,
little thing you're doing?
Little Forrest really took his job serious at Jimmy John's, and that's why they're called Freaky Fast.
He
Why
he became best friends with Bubba Jr.
Why wouldn't he assume Bubba Gump Shrimp Comp and he's the one that created the restaurant?
But instead of Bubba Jr. starting a
Bubba
shrimp
didn't-
shop,
Bubba didn't have no kids, he died.
but he had a kid he didn't know about.
Oh.
But instead of opening a shrimp shop, he opened up a vape shop.
Shrimp shop?
Yeah, he opened up a vape shop.
Shrimp shop. I like that.
Bubblegum vape shop.
We got all kinds of vapes. Watermelon.
Yep.
Strawberry.
Yep.
Coconut shrimp
Yep.
vape,
Yep. And then
grilled vape.
and it could be a story of Lieutenant Dan trying to get service at the VA now and it's bullshit.
Yeah, and they didn't get ice cream. They got
They got weed
the
cartridges.
Kona Ice.
Lieutenant Dan, I got you an energy drink.
Yeah. I
Red
got you a rock star.
No, I got you a Red Bull that said it can make you fly.
And maybe if he gave you wings, he can give you legs.
Yeah. Just drank some Red Bull, Lieutenant Dan.
Yep.
Oh, that would be awesome, man. Forrest Gump, too.
But he didn't join the army. He joined Space Force.
It's true.
Yep.
Hmm. What else could he have, have been involved with that was, world events since then?
There's a lot, actually.
Little Forrest, he got involved in this thing called 9/11.
Oh, wow, man. Wow, that shit's deep.
Hey, you guys ready in this?
Yeah. We're almost to that point. We're at that point.
Where were you in the world? Stop turning.
I was running.
Well, that was a major world event, obviously.
God, you go dark, right?
Yeah. Fuck.
Shit, bro.
But that's what Forrest Gump was built on. They were in Vietnam, and they were all kinds of
I was at the World on Terror.
whenever they integrated the schools, he was there for all that. Whenever all them people got shot,
He was there when
for
Saddam
Watergate.
died.
Yeah, he was there for Watergate. Instead, he could be there for Votegate.
Boatgate.
Hi, you forgot your fake eyelids. See what I mean? We can fucking nail this.
That
We
would
got
be funny.
people over there with flashlights or something.
Flashlights?
I think they're looking for a fuse box or something.
Keno, get. Goddamn.
Dog.
I'm sure his breathing comes across the podcast airwaves pretty well.
Sometimes.
Lieutenant Dang invested their money into a fruit company or something, so we never had to worry about money again. And I was like, good. Well, yeah, that's the thing. He didn't have to work. He just cut grass for free. What if he got a zero turn? He got rid of the old snapper and got a fucking zero turn, and he's out there just chopping the shit out
He's
of that
on
grass.
one knee choking it, trying
Yeah.
to get a zero turn going.
Yeah. Had more money than Davy Crockett.
I was out there changing my lawnmower blades.
Now, I don't trust Forrest changing lawnmower beds. Motherfucker cut his hand off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that ping pong's not a sport, but what has made a comeback is pickleball.
Or a cornhole.
I bet that motherfucker, he got really good at pickleball. I can see that happening.
Yep.
You know, table tennis kind of run its course, so we started this new thing called pickleball, and I was like,
You haven't been
this
here.
is fun.
You haven't been here since I sliced open my fucking hand.
Where?
It's healed now.
You're right. Did you go across the highway there?
Yeah, you see how it starts there and then
Wow.
all the way down there?
Cat scratch fever. What'd you do?
It's working on my
impressed.
car.
Hey, welcome to the club. My nails growing back.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. I got mechanic hands again.
Well, that was one of those that it cut so deep and so clean where it really didn't bleed.
First cut is the deep.
So I was working on the exhaust of my car, and my
Scratching
car
on
came
something?
with bezels in the rear bumper,
I bet
the
it
chrome
did.
bezels.
Chrome
So I took all the screws out,
Insert
and that
here.
fucking thing would not come out. and I just fucking pushed it real hard. It broke free, and my hand caught something underneath that bumper and sliced it from just below the thumb all the way to the fucking wrist.
That's always the best.
And I'm like, it was one of those. I'm like, God! I literally did that out loud. Like, God damn it!
Oh yeah.
I looked down, sliced from here to here, but it wasn't fucking bleeding.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit.
I got shit everywhere, bro.
I look at it, I'm like, and it was like flayed open. I'm like,
Bobby
holy
flay.
shit. I'm like, it happened so quick, it ain't even fucking bleeding yet. So I came in the house, ran that shit under the sink. As soon as I went under the sink, it started fucking bleeding.
I got
Put some
one for you.
butterfly bandages on it.
Good to go.
Went back
Come
working
my
on my
lady,
car.
come my lady. You're my
And then with the
butterfly.
sweat, the
Shut
bandages
up.
came off when I was sweating, but it stopped bleeding. I guess with the butterfly band-aids so quick on it, it started,
Here's one for you. I had the reciprocating Sawzall, right?
Yep.
Well, I adjusted the depth of it because I was cutting a 2x4 and I didn't want to cut through the drywall on the other side because I was cutting out a niche for my shower, right? Well, I needed to, like, you know, I'd flip the blade over, so I'm using the saw backwards.
so you're pulling up instead of pushing down.
Well, I'm going this way, but that way it's
Oh, yeah.
flat. That because I didn't have much room the other way. The battery and shit was hitting the other wall.
Yeah.
So I'm going along there, and I'm like, I need to get a different grip on it. And I forgot I had pulled that out, so I moved my finger over. Well, guess what? There's a fucking blade there.
Yeah.
And I went. I'm like, goddamn!
Back out, back out.
Back out! Run,
Yeah.
Forrest, run!
Yep.
Oh,
you gotta cut your
something
own
bit
shit
me.
I've put a Phillips head through my finger before.
Oh,
I gotta take a piss. I'll be back.
oh yeah, that
Well,
right
we
there.
get into this now.
That right there is a
He
drill
said we
bit.
can.
I got a scar for that. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I got it all.
He said, we get in this right now. You real quick.
Oh,
We're gonna end this.
we're an hour in.
Hey,
Oh,
no, we got to
that's
run a 100-lapper at Hickory here in a minute.
What?
Yeah, we got
Said
to.
what?
I didn't get a die race before. We got to make up for it.
Hey, if you want to do it, you can do it before you leave.
He said, I'm going to bed, though.
Yeah, you're a John today.
I'm a John.
You're a
Late.
John today. You
I'm
should-
not a John
You should
Tay.
have super late today.
It's okay, man.
He actually walked in before me, even
Yeah.
though I was here first.
I mean, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like catching fish. It
Weirdo.
doesn't count unless you're in the boat.
You ain't beating this.
I'm not beating you
Ugh.
now.
You,
All right, we'll
you
see
might,
you
you
next
might have
week.
long hair, but you ain't pretty enough, boy.
Long hair, don't care.
You ain't pretty enough, boy.
Boy!
Boy.